Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As I was thinking the other day about something that you never see anymore, but back in the day, you seen it all the time. And it was just one of those things that when you saw it, you were just blown away by it. And I'm talking about digitized graphics. So I thought what better way to showcase some early digitized graphics was to review one of me and my uncle's constant rentals from back in the day. People talk about it now and they're not very fond of it. Something about this game? I don't know, it's like a guilty pleasure, but I honestly like this game. And I know that's an unpopular opinion, but honestly, to me, this game is fun. And it's incredibly funny with all the glitches that are in it. And as you can see from the shirt that I'm wearing, this was a slogan that they took to heart. And you know, when you're young like that, you really bought into this. Genesis does what Nintendo. And one thing that they really did well was violent video games. So when me and my uncle ran across this game at the local rental store, man, we were so hyped. Plus, it has 2-player co-op. And that was something that me and my uncle loved seeing on the back of boxes. We immediately rented it and it became a constant rental over the next couple years for us. I'm talking about none other than the infamous Pit Fighter for the Sega Genesis.
Pit Fighter was a 1990 arcade fighting game made by Atari, which used digitized live actors instead of the cutesy cartoon drawn sprites that everyone was used to seeing back in the day. The Sega Genesis version in 1991 was published by Tengen, but the arcade version was published by Konami. Looking back now, I wish Konami would have done the home ports also, because at the time, Konami was a top-tier publisher who had already published great games such as Contra, Bucky O'Hare, and the Castlevania series. But anyways, the game is pretty straightforward. You start the game by picking one of 3 different characters, who all look and play differently. First, you have Buzz, the heavyweight powerhouse, whose specialty is power slamming and pile driving opponents. Then you have Kato, who's the martial arts sensei who uses insanely fast hand speed to get the upper hand on his opponents. Then you have Tai, the American kickboxer, who loves to use his legs to inflict damage. You also have a special that can be performed if you press the A, B, and C button at the same time. Each fighter has a different super move. Kato uses his insanely fast hand speed to do a combo. Tai uses his legs to perform a special kick that even Jean-Claude Van Damme would be proud of. And Buzz uses his mighty strength to pile drive his opponent's head into the ground. All are pretty useful, and you will find yourself spamming them over and over in the later matches to succeed. One stupid thing I noticed though is that in the Super Nintendo version of this game, every time you use your special, it takes some of your health, which makes the game nearly impossible to beat. Plus you only have 1 life in that game. I'm so glad the Genesis developers didn't do that. You start the game by seeing this cool intro showing all the main characters in the game. Now, it looks kinda whack, but back in 1991, this was pretty kick-ass, and we got hype off of seeing this. You choose one of 3 playable characters, each who have different moves, speed, and power. As many as 2 people can play at the same time, but there will be extra opponents to fight during the game's 10 different matches. You are thrown into your first match against a guy named the Executioner. He looks tough, but he's pretty much a chump if you use your special or just keep kicking him in the face. After that, you stand on a forklift and all the money you earned is piling up underneath you. For what reason? I have no idea. But whatever, on to match 2. Match 2 is the same as the first, against a guy named Southside Jim. Before I forget to mention, you can actually hit crowd members, and some of them will drop weapons for you to use in the fight, which I thought was pretty cool. Just keep on Southside Jim and he won't stand much of a chance. After the match, you have a grudge match with a clone of yourself, and it has a 3 knockdown rule. The first person to fall down 3 times loses. If you're playing multiplayer, you and your buddy have to duke it out to see who's better, which I thought was just kind of weird since you're on the same team during all the other matches. Losing the grudge match doesn't eliminate a player, but the winner gets extra bonus money. Third match is against Angel, who looks kind of whack, but she's a real bitch. She loves to hit you with knives and throwing stars. This match is when you first see the power pill. It's a glowing pill that when you take it, you become extra strong and you start glowing, and you can't be hurt for a short amount of time. The computer can pick this up also, so be careful. After you kick Angel's ass, it's on to CC Ryder, who loves to crack you upside your head with sticks. Match 5 is when the difficulty ramps up pretty good. Chainman is a huge steroid freak who is pretty tough. Also, if you're playing as Kato or Tai, you can't pick him up. Only Buzz can. So, make sure just to lay the smackdown on him, and then it's on to Heavy Metal. He's the toughest opponent so far. Heavy Metal is actually pretty tough. He's one of the stronger opponents in the game, and he can drain your energy rather quickly. So my advice is to grab the power pill as quick as you can and wear his energy down. The crowd can get into this match a lot more than usual because the difficulty is ramping up. So make sure to spam your special and get the power pill, and he shouldn't be a problem. Then you have another grudge match right before match 7, and it's a rematch against Angel. Just like the first time you fought her, do the exact thing. Just spam the hell out of the special or just kick her in the face. And then on to match 8. Match 8 is against Mad Miles. This skinny little fucker looks weak, but he's actually pretty tough. He loves using sticks, and he's pretty damn hard. Plus, he loves to spit on you when you're on the ground. Like, who honestly spits on somebody? After him, then match 9 is a rematch against Southside Jim. After you beat Southside again, you see the leader, but to fight him, you must beat 2 chainmen in a row at the same time, which is pretty tough. If you happen to defeat them, the last boss, named Warrior, gets out of his seat and it's time to fight him. This battle can be pretty tough. He's incredibly hard and very strong. My advice is to get the power pills as quick as you can to wear his energy down. God forbid he actually picks one of the power pills up, because it's game over. As soon as you land the last hit, all this money starts falling and these bells and whistles start going off, and these 2 hot sluts come over and stand by your side. And that's it. You beat Pit Fighter. Thinking back, this game is pretty much just like the movie Lionheart. You're basically a street fighter who's paid to kick everyone's ass. All in all, I like this game. Plus, if you play it 2-player, it's honestly 10 times funner. So if you're looking for a mindless button masher to pass an afternoon, give this one a try. It's decently fun, and it really brings back the memories for me when I go back and play it.
And if you were like me and my uncle, we were huge Jean-Claude Van Damme fans. So if you have any memories of Pit Fighter, leave them down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on reminiscing, baby.